distinguished guests, Elizabeth firefighters, both active and retired, family and friends. Today, along with thousands of communities across the nation, we are gathered here to honor and remember all those who perished 10 years ago today. The 343 members of the Fire Department of New York, the 23 members of the New York City Police Department, the 37 Port Authority police officers, and the 2,350 civilians that perished that day. Today we pause to remember the heroic actions of the first responders on September 11, 2001. If not for the actions of those brave and gallant men and women, many more souls would have died. Some of us worked tirelessly at the World Trade Center site on that terrible day for many days following the attacks. It hit home. Those of us who were there have never forgotten those days, and we never should. As a witness to the devastation, I remember seeing the buildings made of steel and concrete brought down. Today, very shortly, we will be unveiling our memorial to honor all those who were tragically killed. Our memorial takes the steel that was brought down and raises it back up. This symbol shows how we, as Americans who have been knocked down, can get back up. This memorial will enable all of us to remember and never forget. In closing, I would like to quote John T. Croker, Fire Chief of the City of New York from 1899 to 1911. Chief Croker said, "Firemen are going to get killed. When they join the department, they face that fact. When a man becomes a fireman, his greatest act of bravery has been accomplished. What he does after that is all in the line of work. They were not thinking of getting killed when they went where death lurked. They went there to put the fire out and got killed. Firefighters do not regard themselves as heroes because they do what the business requires." On that fateful day, September 11, 2001, they did what the business required. May we never forget. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Fire Director Onofrio Vitullo.
Thank you, Chief. Mayor, distinguished guests, members of the Elizabeth Fire Department, members of the Elizabeth Police Department, EMS. Thank you for coming today. The fire service has progressed rapidly since the events of 9/11. Today, technology is playing a large part in our mission to save life and property. Tradition, however, is still the backbone of our vocation. When all else fails, it is this deeply rooted tradition that we fall back upon to inspire us. As the events of 9/11 unfolded, the aforementioned all else failed. Our traditions, however, never faltered. They were on that day, as they are today, a pillar of strength for us to rely upon. That tradition is best symbolized by the Maltese Cross, which is a symbol of the fire service. The tenets that symbol embodies are gallantry, loyalty, perseverance, sympathy, and protection. On 9/11, this tradition was our ladder when we had no ladder. It was our water when we had no water, and our strength when we were oh so tired. Today we are dedicating this monument to all those touched by the events of 9/11. This monument and all it symbolizes is now part of our tradition. I would like to now call Honorable Mayor J. Christian Bowledge to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Director. I want to thank Chief McNamara, and I want to thank the members of the General Assembly and the freeholders who are here, as well as City Council and the department directors, family members. As I said earlier, on the 10th anniversary of September 11th, the city has paid tribute to the memory of those who were lost a decade ago, including the 6 residents from our community. Constructed with steel from the former World Trade Center, this monument represents not only what was lost, but the strength in what has remained. It was created in the honor of innocent civilians, police officers, firefighters, emergency medical service personnel, all who provided assistance, or for some, paid the ultimate sacrifice in the wake of one of the most horrific tragedies our country has ever seen. I would like to thank all of the members of the September 11th Monument Committee who have coordinated the transfer of this sacred steel and transformed our vision into reality. Soon it will be blessed by Father George, and I want to thank him. I guess you got out of St. Jen's today, right, Father? You didn't have to say a mass. You gave an extra one to Father Roy, or what? In addition, I would also like to acknowledge the craftsmanship and the donated services of the Marble Factory, Monuments Forever, and firefighter Jesse Mata. We appreciate your time and your contribution to our city. I would like to ask the Elizabeth Fire Department, and I would also like to ask Lula Parker, who is the sister of Margaret Lewis, who died on September 11th, to help me in the unveiling of the monument.
Coming down, but not falling. Down.